Oh, that's a shame. What? Please enable notifications to receive responses. Like, enable notifications? Right. So anyway, here we are. I got Jables with me. Yo. So I'm currently at rank 2500. I've been using the same deck the whole time. I added the deploy spawn card when the Necron meta about the Scarabs, the Necron Scarab meta, when that started. And people would just have 8 Scarabs and attack you with 4 and then respawn 4 and attack you with the other 4 and just do 10 damage a turn. So I added that, and I think I got rid of one basic Chaos Terminator for that. And then when the Galahorn expansion came out, or reinforcements, whatever they want to call it, I chose the Chosen of Galahorn, and I added him. Other than that, every card is the same I've been using since I first built this deck. So the whole point in this video is that I've run out of pins. I can't pin things anymore. You've already pinned the maximum number of matches. I just realized I'm not actually streaming this to Josh.
Nope.
That's probably an issue. Can you see now?
Yep.
Sweet. So we've got 14 of these bad boys to go through. So the first one is when I was rank 781 and I was fighting a rank 1579, and I hadn't fought anyone this high up in the leaderboards before, and I just absolutely smashed it. Like, this is a completely unfair victory. I have to say, as a disclaimer, I'm not using a meta deck. I haven't consulted the Discord or any forums or any posts or watched any videos about WARPFORGE where people are like, this is a deck to use or this is a strategy to use. I've literally only used Chaos from the beginning. I've only used this deck, and yeah, like, I paid the 15 quid for the Chaos campaign, and with my first gold card I chose Abaddon, and I've been using him as my warlord ever since. So here's the first match. This is me versus Tau. Now this is when Tau just come out, so it was all about the drone spam, and this is what happened.
From the eye of terror we shall bring no mercy.
You will embrace the Tauva, or be destroyed.
So the mutator in place here is the one where your first stratagem costs 1 less energy. And one thing I've noticed playing WARPFORGE that really boggles my mind is, as a Chaos player, I have played against every other warlord of every other race and used every single mutator for fighting on Chaos map. But when fighting all the other races on their maps, I have never come across a mutator. Like, never once. And like, this is me playing against another player on my map with a mutator. But if I played him on the Tau map, it never happens. So I don't understand how, like, you could say mutators only occur for you on your own field, but they're clearly occurring for this player here. So why have I never experienced it? And like, yeah, I've got over 100 hours into the game, and I've never once experienced it. So I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, as you can see, he's doing a very healthy drone spam.
Yeah, as you do.
Very healthy drone spam. Nope, here's another one.
Calculating enemy trajectory.
So he's now... Oh, and look, it's symmetry.
Activating stealth field.
So he's now going to do 4 damage a turn to everything. And I can't attack that stuff, and every turn it's just getting more health. But I'm still... This is a victory. Like, I win without trying.
That drone spam is insane.
Yeah.
Got drones covering each side.
The current meta, like, the reason that I need to be able to record all these so I can unpin, so I can do fresh pins, is because the last match I played was against the current Marine meta, and they have this card that costs 1 energy, and so they can deploy it on turn 1 and a second one on turn 2, and every unit you deploy takes 2 damage for each one of those cards. So if you had anything with 2 health, it instantly dies as soon as you place it. And then when they've got 2 of them, anything with 4 health or less dies instantly as soon as you place it. So you basically...
overpowered.
Yeah, it's so overpowered. And like, I wasn't thinking very clearly, and it was the first time that this card had been used against me, and there was 2 of them, and I knew what they were, but I was like, I'll just deploy Chaos Spawn. And so 8 Chaos Spawn deployed, and each one got shot down by these guys, and I was like, yeah, there's nothing I can do. I can't win the match, so I had to concede. Which is rare. I very, very rarely concede. But yeah, look, he's just...
You're outnumbered completely right now.
Doesn't matter, I've got my 1 unit. He doesn't have enough firepower to kill my... If he had the insta-kill, it's one thing... Tau do have an insta-kill card. But I hadn't come across it at this point. I think this was so early on in the Tau release that no one had actually collected the Tau insta-kill card.
Projecting energy field.
Oh, I do actually deploy another unit. That's interesting. But...
Oh.
Yeah, like...
Holy crap, 40 damage, insta-kill.
Smashed him.
Wow.
Like, not a challenge, it was a perfect match. I mean, it wasn't so perfect. He didn't, where's the scroll bar? There is no scroll bar. I actually have to use the wheel.
That's painful.
So that was... That can now be unpinned for all time. So the next one, this is a victory against some Sisters of Battle, and I'm rank 288 versus a 239. So we'll just see what happens. We know I win, but I'll only have pinned it if it was a balanced fight, like if it was interesting. The only straight up smash them to death fight was that one against the Tau.
From the Eye of Terror we shall bring no mercy.
In the Emperor's name, I will end you.
So this will have been just when the Sisters of Battle were released. And I thought that their faith counter worked the same as the soulstone counter for Elder. And that when they spent it, it would decrease instead of it just constantly increasing. So I had no idea how the Sisters mechanics work. So...
I will offer your blood to the Holy Emperor.
My hate drives.
Wait, Steve, when did you discover this method of making it on the holy gods to terrorize the enemy?
When did I discover how to do what I do?
Yeah.
Just by playing. Just like the whole idea when I realized that Abaddon... This is before Abaddon could heal himself too, back when it was just he gave a free Dark Pact. And I was like, that's how to win with Chaos troops, is to constantly give them Dark Pacts. So my deck is filled with Dark Pact cards. I have not all of them, but almost all the Dark Pact cards. And sometimes it backfires, like sometimes I will have, my entire hand will be 10 cards that are all Dark Pacts. And like I don't have any troops that I can deploy. And of course, because I don't have any troops I deploy, I can't play any Dark Pacts. You can't discard cards, and so every new card that would be a troop just instantly gets discarded from the deck from my hand being too full.
We soar to glory.
And so it can go horribly wrong. It's not a meta deck. It's not designed for instant victory. It's a fun deck that when it works is insane. And it's how I've managed to get units with like, what was the highest damage I had against you? 300?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was over 300. Ridiculous.
Believe in the Emperor of
I think it was the
mankind,
Possessed
and
Champion,
you shall
and it had
walk in
over
his
300
light.
melee damage. And like it's doable, but then it's not game breaking because every race, well not every race, but almost every race has an insta-kill card. So it doesn't matter if I have a crazy unit, it can just be insta-killed. And I'm back to square one. But I have I have just enough troops and just enough Dark Pacts that I can build one or two, or sometimes even an entire lineup of really superior troops.
The holy radiance of the Emperor burns within me.
See, I'm looking at this and thinking, how on earth do I win this? Does the other one attack? Yeah. But I still get that faith off.
In battle, he offers us redemption.
But yeah, the only real YouTuber I've watched is BJ the Brave, who I'm not slagging him off. Like, if he wants to use meta decks, he can use meta decks. He can make videos about tier lists and everything. I saw his Chaos card tier list video, and I disagreed entirely with his order of cards because he was saying that like the lowest tier cards and I was like, well, I have them in my deck, and they're really good, you know. But you know, I'm not trying to get into the top leaderboard. I just want to enjoy the game, and I was finding it
your blood to the Holy
very
Emperor.
hit and miss until I got to rank 2,500. And now all my fights are against that rank or higher, and they're good fights. And I even don't mind it when I come across a meta deck, because
Leave nothing but ash!
if I win, then it's like, yeah, I've defeated the current meta. And if I lose, I'm not that fussed, because at least like I've learned what the current meta is.
To be honest, I despise all meta decks.
Yeah, so I don't like the idea that there are people who start the game, like, when I was trying, like at this point I'm not 2,500 yet, but when I'm fighting people at this point, like, I'll go up against a guy who has way higher rank than me, and I'll be like, looking at his profile, and it'll say that he has like 174 victories, and he's only halfway through one campaign, and you're like, how is he so high a rank? Like, how did he get to the highest division with just 100 wins? And you're like, oh, it's because he's using a meta deck. He's installed the game, he's gone onto the Discord, he's had a look at what deck is the most powerful for that given week, or that given update, and he's just playing with that. And it's like, the whole point of it being a CCG is that you can build your own decks, and you collect your own cards, and you build your own thing. But if you're just chasing the meta, then you're missing out on building decks. You're missing out on trying new things. You're literally just spending money on card boosters to unlock the cards to build a deck that is pre-written for you.
Yeah.
And I just find that so soulless.
It's almost like taking out the fun, from the game.
Yeah. So that was
So are we
more
on
than
the-
They were on the third one now.
fight now.
Yeah. So this one, I'm ranked 2,510. And I never got higher than that. It was me breaking.
This is like your peak.
Yeah. This is my peak. And this is where I'm only doing unranked matches from then on. I've not done a ranked match since, and obviously when the season ended, I was hoping to get into the top 5%, because the first season I was top 50, the next one I was top 15, and then I was like, I'll break top 5, and I actually got to position 545. I was higher than the top 5%. I was in the top 5%, but like, I was higher than just being given a percentage place. I was actually given an individual number. And I've not done any rank games since. I don't want to. There's no point. I don't want to climb the leaderboard. If I tried to do a rank match and I lost several rank matches in a row, I would lose my 2,500 ranking, and I wouldn't be fighting. Look, these are all 2,500 or higher matches. So this is Junith Irusha. Pretty ballsy opening hand.
Terror we shall bring no mercy.
Repent, heretic, for your end draws near.
But my brother, who plays this game on mobile, he said he stopped playing after he fought Sisters for the first time. And he was like, yeah, on turn 5 they had all 8 troops out. They were all super health, super damage, and he just couldn't deploy a single troop without it dying. And he was like, I can't play this at all anymore. And he's an orc player, so like, yeah.
Orcs aren't meta though.
Orcs aren't meta, no. Well, they were for a little bit when the new Orc Warlord was released, and his ephemeral card, his power he could do every turn, gave his melee attack concussive, so he could just knock you out every turn. But since the last update, they nerfed that. They removed that ability, and so yeah, there's no meta orc decks at all anymore. Right now, the meta is Marines with the new Marine cards. And
no sister will be
if you're
left
going
behind.
by BJ the Brave, which, like, if you want to be a meta player, you want to use meta decks, you want to climb that leaderboard, or even get onto the leaderboard and be in the top 30, like, BJ is probably your man to watch. He did a tier video about what the best warlords are, and the top 3 were Marines. But if you want to just enjoy the game and you're feeling on the fence about it, and you're like, are you worried it's pay to win? It's not pay to win. It's not even pay to play. If you pay the initial £15 or like $19, then yes, when you grind, you'll grind a little bit faster, but you're only grinding for cards. And once you've got all the cards you want, you don't have to grind anymore. It's just about playing. The only thing is the rank system is very flawed, and it's only once you hit 2,500 do you get fair and even matches. And it took me 100 hours plus to get to 2,500. It took me from the launch of the game. It took me like 4 months of play with a 4-month break because I had to go live at my brother's for a bit. But I did it in 4 months in under 100 hours, in just over 100 hours. And if you wanted to climb high, you can chase the meta, build a meta deck, go onto the Discord, go onto a forum, go onto Reddit, get a list of a good deck, and give it a shot. And get to a point where you're fighting consistently decent ranked opponents. And then start mucking about, collect different decks and everything. But I'm definitely in the minority. I'm not a completionist. I'm not trying to collect every card. I'm just Chaos. And I only have 3 Chaos cards I don't have. And when I finish the Forge tree, I will have 2 more gold wild cards to collect. And the only 3 cards I don't have are all gold. So it will get to a point where I'm relying on that 1 gold card that I haven't used a wild card to get coming out of a booster pack. But I get gold cards out of booster packs all the time. Like, I had 3 booster packs in a row, I got a gold wild card. Not a wild card, just a gold card.
Strike fierce and true for the Emperor!
There goes Galahorn. Okay. How do I get out of this one?
God knows.
I mean, I know that I do because this is a winning match. But
For the glory of the Dark Gods!
Why would you dark pack that dude? Really, you do the dude on the left because he's got more like health and such.
because the dude at Dark Pact does 2 damage for every Dark Pact you put on him.
We bring judgment upon the heretic.
So I was turning 2 energy into 2 damage. So I've explained to Lucius, the way I play it, like my strategy is I'm all about the economy of energy to damage. So if I can spend 1 energy to cause 1 damage, I'll do it. Like, you might play against me and see me play a troop that you think, oh, I'll just kill that troop. And it's like, okay, yeah, you kill that troop, but then you take a little bit of damage. And if the damage you've taken is more or equal to the energy I've spent, then I feel like I have won. I have won that. It's very cold, it's very calculated, I'm sending troops out to die. But that's how I play.
Wait, how long is the typical match?
Well, this, I'd say anywhere between 2 to 5 minutes. But this recordings, these playbacks don't take into account all of the like humming and hawing and checking your cards and stuff. So like the actual playtime of these matches was longer than the replays. Like we're not actually playing, because remember you have to click on end your turn, and they have to, and like a lot of players will finish their turn and wait for the timer to run out, so that you're forced to sit and wait, and it causes you to build up this level of frustration. It's a sneaky psyop tactic, but like I played a match against the new Marine Warlord, and I hate his sound effects. Like whenever he attacks, he screams for the Emperor, and it's so like aggro. Like it's such a like horrible noise he makes. That whenever he did it, I would just spam one of the voice lines from Abaddon, and I would just, before he would even finish playing, I would hit it again, and I would just spam him continuously. And I did that just to sort of show my aggression towards the sound effect from that warlord. Why is nothing happening?
I'm not sure. You paused it at the top left.
No, I don't know what's happened.
Like the fast forward thing. Whoa.
Okay. It's broken. Right, we'll try this one more time, and if it doesn't work, then the video project is
the eye of terror we shall bring no
probably
mercy.
over.
Repent, heretic,
Right, do the fast
for your
forward.
end draws
Oh,
near.
good shout, good shout. Is it still fast forwarded?
Yep, I think so. Nope.
I think it just fast forwards to the next turn.
Yep. No.
Yeah,
Really
yeah. It just fast forwards to the next player's turn.
I will see your blood flow.
No sister will be left behind.
So I think we were both at like 20-something health when it froze last time.
Listen to my voice and the saintly deeds of the fallen.
Alright, here we go.
I have seen worse. I have vanquished worse.
What? I just got a text from Amazon. From my Amazon, it says a driver needs help delivering your Amazon order. It says, hi, I'll be arriving with your delivery soon. Please secure pets if you have them and turn on a light if it's dark. Thanks. What? Turn on a light if it's dark? It's the middle of the day! I don't live in a cave! You'll just do what all Amazon delivery drivers do, which is leave the parcel outside your front door, take a photograph of it and walk away. And like, doesn't actually knock on your door or anything.
Yeah, I had somebody do that whilst I was home alone. This dude gets out of his car, walks into our shed and drops the parcel in the middle of our shed and takes a photo of it. And then just leaves without knocking or anything.
Yeah, some delivery guys are a bit strange. I like the daily dose of internet videos where it's like delivery drivers throwing the parcels on the ground, like being really aggressive.
I soothe the dark gods.
Okay, I remember. This is where we're at because Galahorn's chosen the guy on the right. No, the guy on the left. Sorry. He dies. Then the Thousand Submarine dies. Then I deploy. He puts shield on that Vanguard unit. I play the Zealot Legionary, take out the shield, and then drop an ephemeral on the guy. And that's where you asked me why did I do that. And then it was like a turn after, so it was like after this turn is where it broke, and it just jammed up.
The glory of the dark gods.
There's the 5 dude, yeah. Then you dark back down the right. And I was like, why'd you do that? The dude on the left is more damage and health. Then you explain
but he can't attack this turn, you see.
Yeah, I know.
It's all about getting that damage out.
Yeah, damage for energy.
We bring judgment upon the heretic.
I think you should be able to save up energy from the previous turns.
Well, the way this whole energy for cards thing came about is from Magic the Gathering, where you have land cards, and your deck's made up of creatures, spells, and lands. And whenever you draw a land, you place it in front of you, and then if you want to play a spell or a creature, you tap the land, which means you turn it 90 degrees.
Yep.
And it gives you, that's how you generate energy. But back when I played Magic the Gathering, you had this thing called Mana Burn, where you had to use the energy you tapped from lands, and any excess energy caused you damage. But they got rid of that at some point in the 2000s. And I've never played Magic since.
Welcome to the land of the living.
Pardon?
Purge this place of the unclean and the damned.
Goodbye.
Okay. This is where it broke last time.
Yeah.
And it seems to be doing okay.
I think that might actually survive.
Well, we know that I win. But the question is how? What do I do that gets me out of this situation?
Upon me.
Such a bad situation. Uh-oh.
Oh no. I guess we'll never know how I won.
Oh.
No, that's me. Moving the mouse now. Yeah.
So weird. Right. I guess the next battle then.
Yeah. It's a mystery. We'll never get to know.
One day.
So that was... I hate having to use the wheel here. What I wouldn't give for a scroll bar. So that...
What I wouldn't give.
So that was Gina Thereta, and I won, clearly. But I don't know how.
They might have left or disconnected.
But I wouldn't have pinned it then, because it wasn't an exciting victory. I only pinned them when they were super exciting. So that's weird. Don't know what's going on here. Here's I think the first time I fought the Tower of Vardengast. This will be an interesting fight. Because high-ranked Tyranid players are hilarious.
From the Eye of Terror we shall bring no mercy.
It should be said as well, I've never properly grinded the game. Like, I've never gone up at like 8 in the morning and played from 8 AM until 8 PM. I've only ever played for like an hour or two at most in the evenings once everyone has gone to bed and it's just me on my own and I've got one beer left or half a beer left, and I'll just play 4 to 10 matches and go like, that's me, I'm done. I just did that every night. It's not like Sovel, where when I discovered Sovel, I just played that non-stop. How do I get out of this situation?
I will see your blood flow!
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. But now what? Pardon me. Yeah, Tyranids don't have... Oh, savage. Tyranids don't have an insta-kill card, but they have Venomthropes. And the Venomthrope insta-kills whatever it attacks.
Tyranids really like the words throw.
Yeah. Well, all the Tyranid names used to be ancient Latin words for, like, slurs. So, like, yeah, so, like, termagant is ancient Latin for angry woman. So what you'd call a Karen today in Latin is termagant.
I will leave nothing but ash!
Same with, like, the flying Tyranid Titan,
I'm guessing
the Harridan.
They don't name themselves, so, like, the Emperor Man named them.
Well, not the Emperor. He was dead when the Tyranids turned up.
No, but like,
the Imperium. The Imperium's named them. Yeah.
Hilarious.
But like, the word for the flying Tyranid Biotitan, the Harridan. Harridan means an aggressive woman. So it's all just like, your order has been delivered. This tech session will close in 5 minutes. Okay, apparently my parcel's been left at my front door.
Bastards. Go grab that.
Okay, I'll be back in a second.
So it looks like Schroden over here is gonna start back as a unit, be an absolute giga chat and destroy the state's entire army. Because this guy's just rolled out the entire battalion, and I'm actually curious to see how he wins this. He's at the disadvantage, he's got you know, 15 health.
Wow,
now
weirdly,
there's no units.
It's been delivered in a paper bag.
That's pretty funny.
Not a box, not a cardboard box, not an envelope, a paper bag that says Amazon on it.
What's ordered?
A lamp, the desk lamp that I bought yesterday.
In a paper bag?
Yeah, it's turned up in a paper bag.
That's quite odd.
So yeah, I can see how I've won this.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is
What
why
the hell?
Yeah, this is why I saved it. Because that move was amazing. Playing that card. I was so impressed with that.
You really went checkmate and then brother just railed you. So
Yeah.
do you win this one or do you lose this?
I win this one.
How?
Venom throw.
The longer
Not
it
venom
goes,
throw. Venom crawler. Yeah.
So the longer it goes, the more it looks like you're getting your ass kicked.
Yeah, that's why I pinned this match, because it has that back and forth.
It's not even a back and forth, it's just you doing stuff and then getting your ass handed to you completely.
Yeah, I love playing high level Tyranid players. Like, they are such a challenge. It's always really fresh to play against.
Devastating attack.
See, but now we're on equal health.
Crazy how it went from 20 to 14 just like that.
Yeah, he didn't think it through.
So he could have won if he was a better player.
Insta-kill that. Take out the Spore Mine. We're even Stevens.
Spore. No cards that you have against his. Now, see, now you're the advantage.
Yeah.
So you've got the cards, you've got... I don't know.
Okay, how on earth am I gonna win this?
Yeah.
Pardon me. That's what people love to hear.
Dark gods, bestow your gift upon me.
Oh, here we
It'd be really
go.
funny if you don't.
And it just recorded it as a win, even though it was a loss.
Yeah. That'd be so funny. But I bet you do clutch this up. So you're just spam dark back then.
Yeah, it's because he does 2 damage every time he gets a dark pact, and the other guy gives you a free dark pact for every stratagem you've played.
Oh my god.
So I'm quadruple dark pacting. Oh god. Such a dry throat.
Now you can insta-kill him unless he comes up with something. You should have healed your main dude, or his main dude, so that you couldn't insta-kill him. And I would target your little guy with 5 health on the right there. Nope, he's targeting here. Uh-oh.
And he's killed himself.
That's hilarious.
What
He
a
killed
crazy
himself.
fight. But that clutch move when I drop the Chaos Spawn and he's like, I'm going to kill all of your troops and get 2 health for each troop I killed.
So funny the way he just forgets about your damage and just kills himself instantly.
So that was that one. So the next is Amarnius Calgar. Rageworks is a very strong player. He is a meta chaser. Or she is a meta chaser, I don't know. Or they. Or it. Or Zur. Or Zim. Or fucking whatever.
Frog Self.
Well, yeah, not Frog Self. I'm Frog Self.
Oh.
Like, yeah. I'm one of those fascist neo-pronoun users that only I'm allowed to use Frog Self. But we'll see what Rageworks does here. We know that I win, but what makes it an interesting match? Let's find out.
From the Eye of Terror we shall bring no mercy.
Warriors of Ultramar, courage and honor!
God, I hate your character's stupid ponytail.
Abaddon.
Yeah.
It's a top knot, it's not a ponytail.
I don't like it, whatever it is. Makes him look silly.
My hate drives through.
Imagine him with a mohawk, he'd be so much more spooky.
I don't know.
Dreads. True dreadlocks.
Wearing a helmet, maybe.
Yeah, that'd be pretty damn spooky.
But I'm pretty sure he's like never worn a helmet in 10,000 years. Because he's always had that top knot.
I need my top knots.
And I'll grow a tiny circle of hair on the top of my head, really long, and shave the rest of my head. So I just have this one crazy top
The
knot.
warps just like made him bald.
No, he's had that hair since he was a loyalist.
Follow me to victory.
That's hilarious.
There's no hiding from Ultramar's wrath.
So those are 2 cards that are in every Marine deck, every Marine meta deck. All of them have it. They get 2 energy, refill 2 energy, so it lets them trigger their Codex twice. And the Repulsor spawning Marines. Like, it's just so common. But I've got the Spawn Them card down there, so I'll be very surprised if I don't play that next. Spawn. Oh, what am I doing? Double Dark Pact. Alright, interesting, but spawned him. Here we go.
God damn.
And all of his troops have what's it called? Weakness 1? Something 1. Like they all take an extra damage for every bit of damage that they take. So yeah, I have over double his health. And he's played his first meta strategy from his deck. And here's the next strategy. You'll have 2 of these cards, wait you see. He'll play one then the other. But I have so much health that I'm just like, nah, buddy. So does he? No, he didn't apply another one.
One strike is all I
Interesting.
need.
Oh yeah, give it Vanguard and +2. Alright. So I'll just smash it as well.
I'll destroy you!
Yeah, I can see how I've won this now. Ooh. Right, let's do 12 damage to him. Only 4. But still. Then I'll heal myself for 2, will I? No? Okay. So that's me, a classic me putting a unit out to die move. I'm just hoping he attacks it. Oh, there's the other Sword Brethren guy, yeah. So yeah, like one idiot, he gave himself that. So now all I need to do is the tiny amount of damage to him.
Dark gods, bestow your gift upon me!
The Emperor's work must be safeguarded.
We'll have a path to enemy lines.
Too little, too late. Yep, killed himself. So that was Rageworks. Always a good player. Always with the crazy meta decks. I tell you, he's done more for helping me overcome. So this is another Anva. So it's the same as the first guy from the first match. It's a different player though. Is it? Shaso. Yeah, it was Jet. So this is Shaso so I don't know who they are. But they're rank 3000. So they're a lot higher than me. We'll see. It's a victory. And what's interesting is you'll notice, look, 0 skulls to 3 skulls. So they never do more, they never get past 20 health. Whereas I completely annihilate them. So this will be a very one-sided fight.
Right, BRB, I'm gonna go to the toilet.
Alright, I'll see you in a bit.
From the eye of terror we shall bring no mercy.
You will embrace the Tauva, or be destroyed.
Solid opening start. One thing with all these matches is deploy the Chaos Legionary, give him Dart Packs, give him the Nurgle Dart Pact so that he heals, and do it twice so he can attack and get all his health back. Nowadays, the current Marine meta I'm up against, I almost never give Dart Packs of Nurgle. I'm almost always giving the Tzeentch one, where it's just 2 health and camouflage. Just always. That's what I do. So that's the only way my playstyle has changed in a long time. But here I am fighting Tau on a Tau map, and there's no mutator. And like I said before, I have never fought with a mutator on another map. It's only ever been Chaos. But I fought against every warlord of every race with every different mutator. You know, I think there's 4 of them. And I would love to know what the other mutators are. Yeah, this has been a cakewalk. Oh my god. There we go. Oh, I didn't finish him off. Why not? That's weird.
All is lost.
Oh, he quit.
Let none who are wise know our destiny.
So that was a short, sweet match. So next is a defeat with Christian Gilliman, who's using a Neurothrope. And I'm pretty sure I know what this match is, or can remember it. I just got my absolute ass handed to me, and it's beautiful. It's such a worthy defeat. I feel so happy to have lost in such a strong way. Like, I just get annihilated. Like, you'll see some crazy bugs here. Not game-breaking bugs, I mean giant insects. Dinosaur insects, as the Tyranids are often
From the
called.
eye of terror we shall bring no mercy.
So strong opening hand.
Yo.
So the last match, the Tau player, I could have killed him and I didn't. And then he just quit rather than fight on. Like, I had 30 health, he had 5. Or 4. It was ridiculous. This is a match where I lose against the Tyranids. So it's just ridiculous. If it's the match I'm thinking of. Like, I've got such a strong opening hand. I'm doing so well. Turn 4 I get the Legionary out, then turn 5 I get the Rubric Marine out.
Christian Gilman.
Note they don't have a fancy card back, so this isn't someone that spent a lot of money on the game. I got my card back just by either unlocking it in the Forge or
I serve the dark
the
gods.
campaign, or it might have come free when I bought the campaign. I'm not sure.
Wait, is this a win or a lose match?
This is a lose match. I swear I lose horribly.
Okay.
yeah, it's like he's just got an insane amount of Neurogants. Like, not only has he drawn Neurogant twice from his deck, but he's also made a copy of it into his hand, or 2 copies of it maybe. More Neurogants, like every turn. Just an infinite amount of Neurogants. It's the classic when you had the Termagant spam when the game first launched, before they nerfed it.
Termagant.
Termagant. Angry woman in Latin. Oh yeah, I remember what he does here. I got one turn to turn it around. What do I do? What do I do? Yeah, give him a Dark Pact of Blood, absolutely. Block that shit. Give him some extra armor. That's it, make him armor 3. And then watch what he does.
Nuclear strike.
He does it twice. And he has a 10-10 neuro throw. It's just beyond a joke, like you've never seen anything so frightening in your life. Just unbelievable. So that was a fantastic loss. That was some amazing bug play. Loved that. Absolutely loved getting destroyed there. So that was Christian Gilliman.
What a legend.
Right, now it's Chaplain Lotharius. This is the guy that has the worst soundbite ever. Whenever he attacks, he goes, "For the Emperor!" And it sounds...
They've got the...
It sounds awful. It hurts to hear.
I'm just gonna mute the stream.
It hurts.
I ain't chancing it. I am not even... I hope I can live my entire life without hearing it once.
From the eye of terror we shall bring no mercy.
Forward, brothers! Today, we deliver the Emperor! Set aside your arrogance. It will but hasten your downfall.
Savor your pathetic hope while you have any left.
No one outruns the Emperor's
Savor
judgment.
your pathetic hope while you have any left.
Yeah, I just aggressively spam him. It's like...
That's hilarious.
It's not recorded it for some reason.
Savor your pathetic hope while you have any left.
What was actually happening was I was clicking it so quickly, so often, so it was just going save, 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 save.
Hope while you have any left.
And I was just spamming him like consistently because I knew that. Right, so that card he just deployed. This one.
Yeah.
Savor
when an enemy is deployed, deal 2 damage to it.
God, that's...
It's a joke. It's an absolute joke.
It is.
I will see your blood flow!
So is this a loss or a win, this one?
This is a win. This is a heavy win.
Let's go.
But it's very modern match because this guy's just come out.
They'll be dead before they see me coming. For the Emperor!
Why does it only let you pen like 14 matches?
Pardon? Why does it only let you?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why. Just to free up server space. Because, I mean, obviously the match is recorded as a text file. And then the engine interprets the text file and displays it graphically.
A reckoning shall come!
Yeah, so he quit because his meta failed. His new cards. So that wasn't a super fun victory. But it was just that horrible for the Emperor. Right. So here we go. This is me versus Abaddon and I lose. Brother Greenus. No relation to Dr. Green Thumb.
That's kind of a base name.
From the Eye of Terror we shall bring no mercy. It is by my hand that the Imperium will become ashes.
Yep. And the Hellfire Torch.
Dark gods.
Yep. I think what he does is he deploys double noise marines and just annihilates me with double noise marines.
Noise marines are funny and cool.
They are. Yep, Dark Pact of Fate. So it looks like I'm winning, but I'm pretty sure... Oh, what's he doing? So he got one Dark Pact out of that. See, there was no point in him doing what he did. He just took 2 damage for no reason. How do I lose this? Ah, savage. Oh, he is killing himself. This is so weird. How do I lose this?
I will leave nothing but ash! I live in your nightmares.
I think I may have saved this because it's a good example of no matter how much you think you're losing, fight until you actually lose. Yeah, yeah. Don't just give up like those last 2 matches. The player gave up. Whereas if they just, you never know. They could have gone through. Some pretty high level play going on here. Ah, yes, he drops 2 Hellbrutes. That's what he does.
Hellbrutes are silly.
They're the same as the Chaos Legionary, where they do 2 damage for every Dark Pact. But they do 2 damage for every Dark Pact you play on any troop.
Ginormous, spooky dudes. You very much like Dark Pacts, don't they?
Dark gods,
yeah, look.
bestow your gift upon me.
Savage. Savage.
Yeah.
Savage. Savage.
Very savage.
And then the next turn he drops another one, and then just drops tons of Dark Pacts, and it's such a beautiful, like, just annihilates me. Just annihilates me. Yeah, here it is.
My agony drives me.
Yeah, beautiful, absolutely beautiful way to die. Like, that's crazy. You know? That was a beautiful, beautiful way to get my ass handed to me. Oh, we're there. So the next match that's pinned is another one against Chaplain Lotharius. So this is the screaming guy again. But I win this one. I win 3 skulls to 1. So he does get me plus 20 health. But I win. So, but it's a good example of those this marine meta coming into play. Man, I really hope this recording picked up your microphone.
Bring no mercy.
Yeah, hopefully. I was doing a bit of yapping earlier.
As soon as I opened up OBS to record, it said that it had an update, and as soon as I updated it, I was like, oh, here we go, it'll lose all my finely tuned settings. And it still had all the inputs, but the inputs weren't connected to devices. So it had like all this, everything for the microphone, but the microphone wasn't actually selected.
One strike is all I need. Follow me to victory.
What's this guy do? Oh, he's gone. Flank game plus 2.
Right there.
He's got flank and games plus 2 for Codex.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but flank, it's not as great as you'd think. Like, the orcs have this one card that has flank, but also, if there's certain conditions, it also gets to attack the warlord. Like, flank troops don't get to attack the warlord. But this one orc card, like, it's really cool. I've only come across it once, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, how is it attacking me? Wow. My 1000 Sun Marine has 8 health. This is a good start. Oh, here we go, the land speeder. It's another sound effect that I don't like. I find it very jarring, especially if you're playing at like 1 in the morning and everywhere's like,
you're such a stickler for sound effects.
If something if it's something I'm forced to listen to, I don't want it to like hurt my ears.
Constant ear rate.
It's just the sound of the Gatling cannon spinning up. It's very.
My body kills.
Yeah, I can see how I've won this already. Yeah.
God, you're such a Chad at this game. You're like a constant force to be reckoned with.
Thank you. It's been fun. It's been a fun journey. And like I've got like a 50-50 win-loss streak. I don't just win straight away. Like, it's not like I've chosen a meta deck and then in 100 victories I've gotten all the way to like rank 3,000 to 4,000. Like, it's been slow, it's been learning, there's been a little bit of adaptation. When a new meta comes out, I'm like, okay, I can't win against that deck unless I specifically have this card, and so but I only have one copy of the spawn card. I don't have two. I mean, I do have 2 copies of it. It's like level 4 card now, but I only have 1 copy in my deck.
I'll destroy you!
Give me a Dark Pact of Blood, thank you.
You really, really like Dark Packs.
Yeah. Come on, he's quit. He's quit. So I think there's that's almost all of them. Yeah, that is all of them. So I'll just show you this last match that I played. No, I won't, because I don't know which one it was. It was against Marines, and I got, but as you can see, like, I lose as much as I win. You know?
Yeah.
But if I played ranked matches, like, and I had those losses, it would take way more than those victories to get back, and like, I'm just happy just sat at 2,500. Like, I don't need to get higher, I don't need to get lower. At the end of the season, when, you know, I'm happy not getting extra legendary rank.
Yeah.
I'm just slowly doing my thing. So, thank you very much, Jables, me boy.
Was that all of them?
That was all of them. Our mission is over. The WARPFORGE
Really?
video.
Oh my
the
God.
WARPFORGE video is done. That's us.
Oh well, you still recording?
I'm about to hit stop.